Cheers, everybody.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome to another episode of Bourbon and Booze. Hopefully you've been having a spectacular week. It is Thursday. Been a very busy day at my school today, and I'm glad I'm home. But yeah, it is Thursday, and it is whiskey day. Hopefully you are enjoying something good. I don't know if you can drink along with us on this one, because I've never actually heard of it, but we picked it up to do a episode on. And so hit that like and subscribe, and make sure you share the channel with lots of people and encourage them to subscribe, because we are getting closer and closer to our goal each and every day, and this is exciting. We only have one more month from tomorrow to reach our goal of 1,000 subs. So what do we got today? We have another bourbon. This is a small batch bourbon called Douglas and Todd. Douglas and Todd is from the Ed Phillips and Son Distillery, which I believe is in Minnesota, Princeton, Minnesota. Minnesota.
Don't you know?
Really cool bottle. It's 46.5% or 93 proof. Decent for bourbon. Aged 4 years. And the cost on that, at least what I got it for, or what I recorded it as, is $22.50. Even says clearance, $22.50. I have not had this. I think we picked this up here in Texas at a yeah, that's not a knife, it's a box cutter. That's a knife. Cody says I'm not supposed to use knives because they have pull tabs, and
it makes for a very good video.
It does.
Meanwhile, later.
What's that?
Haven't you
seen? I'm
seen
supposed to put that that little thing says 2 weeks later.
Yeah, 2 weeks later.
Okay. All right. So this is going to be a 1 barrel, 2 barrel, 3 barrel on cost. Barely. When I make this video, I'll put what the MSRP is, because I put $22.50 and it was on clearance for $22.
So it might be more.
It might be more. It's kind of a cool bottle. I like it though. All right, so 3 barrel on cost.
Oh.
It's got some sting to it.
What is it? 86 proof?
93 proof.
I mean 93 proof.
It's got a little bit of alcohol on the nose. Mm-hmm. No matter, you can't get away from it.
It does got kind of the little bit of the baked goods, I think.
Baked goods?
Just a hint.
Okay.
It's got the
like a shortbread or something?
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of mint. I did.
Yeah, I was gonna say mint. I almost said like a mowed grass kind of.
But for bourbon, I'm not getting a lot of dark cherry or dark fruit.
I'm getting a little bit of chocolate too.
Yeah, and look how, I mean, it's not very dark. Once it's out of that bottle. You say chocolate?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I think maybe the baked goods is more. It almost smells like a little yeasty, like, you know, bread dough before it goes in the oven.
Okay.
Which isn't a bad thing. That's a good smell.
I can honestly say that if I was blind tasting this, on the nose, I would say it wasn't a bourbon. It was either a regular whiskey or somebody's attempt, you know, like a new distillery doing a single malt.
Or maybe
there's a little bit of banana, just a bit of banana, like a dried banana.
Maybe like one of those that we tried from like Eastern Europe or something where they do it in a different barrels and stuff.
Flavor is completely different though. Flavor is a bourbon. Tobacco. Okay, I'm gonna put a 3 on aroma. I almost want to do a 2.5, but I'm gonna put a 3 on aroma.
I'll do a 3.
The flavor has a lot more of the bourbon to it, but it's got a funkiness to it.
Yeah.
An odd bourbon, not a straight up bourbon. So it's not, definitely not a Kentucky or Tennessee bourbon. So in Minnesota, their corn and their wheat and rye mash bill that they're using.
And I also think it's cold up there.
I hear that.
So it's like...
Maybe they put cheese in it. Isn't Minnesota got cheese? Aren't they cheeseheads? Aren't the Vikings?
No, that's Wisconsin.
I thought it was Minnesota Vikings.
Oh,
Or cheeseheads.
I don't follow football.
Oh, I thought that was baseball. Just joking.
It was basketball.
Getting some dark fruit, like that dark cherry, but not a lot.
A little bit of the dark fruit.
A little bit of molasses. And I can get that chocolate and a hair of tobacco, but not much. This is a very unique bourbon. It's not bad. It's a very unique. I'm going to do 3s across the board. Flavor and bite.
I'll go with that.
So this is a straight up, even 12 points, or what averages out to a 3 barrel. And that's a 3 out of 5. Some people comment every once in a while because they haven't watched the video. I mean, we started the tasting with all the stuff, but they ask, you know, why isn't it a 10? It's like, because we only go to 5. So well, 3's about an average.
Well, it's like restaurants and stuff, dude.
Yeah, 5 stars.
5 stars. This is 100-star. I don't know.
But those people that do video reviews of whiskeys, if they have a point value, it's usually out of 10. Waters makes it better.
I think so too.
Bringing out a little bit more bourbon-esque, dark cherry.
Makes the bite on the back end a little bit of char, a little bit of oakiness.
But it's still, it's different. Not bad different.
Just a little different.
It's different. I would have a hard time deciphering this as a bourbon.
Which, to me, difference is good.
I don't know. Tell us what you think about Douglas and Todd. I think it's kind of a cool labeling and definitely unique. So if you can get this, pick it up. Tell us what you think. If you have it, definitely tell us what you think. Go ahead and taste along with us. That's always cool. Make sure you do hit that what?
It's the Green Bay Packers that are the cheeseheads.
Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. There's probably been comments already about that. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. It means a lot to us. Check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and all of our merchandise. And have a great Thursday. Tomorrow's cocktails. And Cody and I haven't yet sat down to decide what we're doing tomorrow, so it'll probably be a big cluster and weird and failure that turns out to be brilliant, because that's usually how it does.
Cody's laboratory.
Yeah. We come up with some stuff. We might even just do a traditional out-of-the-book cocktail, but usually when we come up with stuff on our own, it's like the total grossest looking or sounding thing until you taste it, and it's amazing. So check that out tomorrow, and I hope you all have a great end of September, and we'll see you next month in October, starting some fall stuff.
For some spooktacular stuff.
Spooktacular. My wife bought tons of decorations for last year, and we didn't put them up, so we have to put them up. Make sure you
like and subscribe.
I keep saying that. Like I said, I've been drinking quite a bit, so starting to forget. My cue cards are gone. Remember, there's no bad whiskey, there's only good whiskey. Cody's like, come on. It's like, come on, let's go. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Can I say that again?
Yeah, merchandise.
Merchandise.
YouTube.
I'm just irritated.
You're watching it on
Remember,
YouTube.
there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey, and this is pretty good whiskey. Cheers. He's gonna turn that off.
Later.